What does this bring to mind to you here?
This?
The making of any.
You know what? That's funny. I
just
had a memory of the making of. I mean, right before I came in here, I was up the corner up at the Hollywood Diner, and I really thought that when I was going to leave, I had to go back to the studio and finish mixing the record. We spent many a day there eating, and I don't know. It's just I don't know, it just marks a period in my life. You know, I mean, it's actually it's probably something that we're really proud of. You know, we always. It feels great that the record's breaking and all, but we were always proud of the record when it was done, no matter what. If it didn't happen, if it did happen, we just we were hoping obviously it did happen because we wanted people to hear this Extreme record because it's the best Extreme record we could do at the time, and we're really proud of it. Usually when we record stuff, we usually look back at it and go, oh, I should have done this, should have done that. But when we listen to this record, we really don't do that, which is surprising. We've been doing demos and stuff for 6 years, and for once we listen to something and go, that's just the way it should be, and leave it. And now we're moving on to the new record's done. It's all written. It's not recorded yet, but it's all written.
You're kidding.
Blows this to bits.
You're kidding.
We were really proud of this. We were afraid we couldn't repeat it, but now you know, bring on the new because the whole thing is going to be outrageous, I think.
Well, how do you feel in terms of More Than Words being the song to actually break open when you have stuff like Susie Wants Her All Day Sucker on there? It's like you've got some really different,
yeah, you know,
different angles.
People give us, you know, crap. I'll use the word crap about that. You know, the problem is they're like, well, how can you do this? How can you talk about When I First Kissed You, something like so pure and so innocent, to Susie Wants Her All Day Sucker? And I'm like, hey, listen, you know, that's the problem. That's the problem with bands is they don't show their true sides. Everybody tries to pretend that, you know, all the metal thrash bands pretend that everything is so evil, but yet they go home and kiss their moms hello and eat at the table and do what mom says, you know, because they love their moms. And we're not hiding anything and we're not pretending to be anything. Anything that goes throughout the record are things that we think about and things that we see. You know what I mean? Susie is actually, there was a girl named Susie that we knew that used to, the reason that song came about is because she used to brag at parties and stuff about how great she was about her trade as an entertainer, of course, and you know, More Than Words is, you know, not that we were with Susie or anything, of course not. They just knew her. She was a friend. And no, seriously, those are just sides to us, you know, wholehearted, everything. We have our sides, our religious beliefs, we have our, you know, rock and roll beliefs. We have our days we just want to, you know, bang our heads, and so why not show them all?
Well, how about this video?
What video?
More Than Words.
Oh.
It's amazing. People stop in their tracks. If you're running through on the remote control, you see that video and you stop and you watch it because it's mesmerizing to watch.
You know why it's mesmerizing? Because it's real. It's like it's real in a sense where, just like the song is. You know, when we had written the song, we said, listen, let's just keep it simple. And there's just no room for interpretation because most songs nowadays survive on production. You know, like ballads are so predictable now, and they're so like big and powerful, and the chorus of choruses come in with all the angels singing, and everything's so great. And a lot of the times, the production is getting so good now that it's pleasing to the ear, but the song lacks substance, it lacks real melody, and everything's getting so. It's like fast food music to me. You know what I mean? It's all burgers now. You gotta. If it doesn't go platinum, it doesn't happen quick, then sorry. You know, next record. You know.
Yeah.
You don't grow anymore. Nobody can grow like it used to be. You know, you used to see a band like Zeppelin go through all their career, or the Beatles even, or whatever it was. Now it's just like if the record isn't big, then you just don't exist. If you're not on MTV, you don't exist. That's how it is. You know, and that's how people look at you. But back to More Than Words before I go off, is same thing with the video. We wanted to keep it simple. You know, close-ups, very intimate and very black and white. No, we don't even want color to distract people. Just very black and white and just make it real.
How many takes did that take?
For what? For the video?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually probably the most comfortable video we did because we were sitting down. But you know, it's just you do like probably 70 times just to go through the song because they want it all different angles.
Who owned the dog?
It was one of the techs from the video crew.
It's a great dog.
Oh, how did they get the dog to act like that? I'll never know. It's amazing.
On your time off, I know you play basketball, but something recently happened to you, so your time off is probably a little stuck.
My manager's outside. He's very upset at me still about that.
So tell us about this.
Actually, you know, I've been playing sports all my life. Before I even played music, I was like the biggest jock in high school. And and I was still on the road. We played basketball. We, you know, whatever we can find, we do when we have time off. And this was just a freak accident. I was walking. This is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Walking towards the bus, and Gary, being the singer that he is, was playing catch softball with one of the roadies, and I just happened to glimpse at him, and I went to go on the bus. I wasn't like, I just looked at him. He thought I looked at him to throw the ball, but I didn't have a glove, so he threw the ball at me, and I wasn't looking, and it landed on my hand, and my hand was like this big.
Oh.
But it really, you know, what happened is we put ice on it, and it went down, and it really didn't hurt until the next morning. Next morning, I woke up in so much pain that they rushed me to the hospital because I thought I couldn't even move my fingers. Because it was just what happened was the next day, because your hand is, we're getting a medical lesson now, that's what the doctor told me. When you get hit with the ball, your hand bruises and all the tendons are so close that everything swells and you can't move your fingers. So I was scared because I thought I just lost all my, and I thought, geez, I can't play basketball anymore. I was so worried.
Oh, so worried. But then you went out and sought some insurance after that.
Oh, Arma, our manager, being the maniac that he is, you know, said that we should insure you. Everything's a dollar sign, isn't it?
Yeah,
How about my
$5
hand?
million for that hand. Lloyd's
this
of
one.
London.
This one's cheaper. You know?
So what do you do in your time off when you have any?
There's no such thing as time off. There's no holidays, and there's no. It's, you know, right now the way this band is, and if anybody else saw us on the road, you know, they think Jesus, rock and roll is like, you know, like they're saying sex, drugs, rock and roll. You're partying all the time. We're like, I have like an 8-track studio with me on the road that I bring, and before the show and after the show, I'm always writing or recording. And on my days off, I make the crew move everything up into my hotel room and just stay there for like 12, 13 hours a day, and just putting demos down for the next record. Because we want to be, we've never been the type to stop writing, so we keep writing and writing and writing.
I'm thinking, I know that you go, not even overboard, but you did Janet Jackson's. You played on Black Hat, which nobody knows.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, it isn't that great. You know?
Well, I
the
mean,
song
the
is
fact
great.
you
I
did
mean,
it.
I don't want to take anything from the song, but it was cool that it was a treat for me more than just to tell everybody I did it. You know what I mean? To play with Janet, because she was great, and yeah, she was great.
Smile a little too much there. But you producing Dweezil Zappa's record. You're writing with other people, Steve Perry.
Yeah, that's like, you know, I had, as a matter of fact, like last week I had it was just too much. I almost like had a nervous breakdown from excitement. You know what I mean? We're touring with David, you know, with Dave Lee Roth, Cinderella. Oh, there was my microphone. Check. We're touring with Dave Lee Roth and Cinderella, and for us to see Dave or even to talk to him is like, you know, it's just, you can't even explain it, you know, because it's just Hale and if they weren't around, we probably wouldn't be here right now doing what we're doing. I mean, and just he used to, you know, hang out with us, you know. Come in. And in 3 days, we ended the Roth tour, which was really exciting to be on the tour. Flew out here to write with Steve Perry for 3 days, and then the third night, Dweezil took me to Van Halen's rehearsal, which I'd never met Eddie before, which is to me the ultimate thing. And it was just too much. I was like, I was falling apart. I couldn't sleep for like a week after that. And they're all legends to me, you know what I mean? Steve Perry is like, you know, one of the ultimates, and Eddie and Dave. It was just, everything's happening so quickly. I can't even begin to grasp what's going on.
But is it as cool in your hand as it is in your head? Are you finding out?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It really is. It's great.
So all in all, you're happy?
Yeah, I mean, it's no complaints at all. You know, I'm doing what I want to do, and you know, the most important thing isn't really that stuff. I mean, it's great to meet these people, but it's getting your songs out and people actually hearing it and liking it and buying the album, because that's all we want, is to be, you know, everybody wants to be appreciated if someone wants to, you know, contribute to music, and hopefully we're doing that, you know.
Is there anything left that you wish for on a daily basis?
Just health, you know, health. The important things. What you realize when you're on the road and you're doing all the fluff stuff, you know, which is all that. I'm not taking away from doing video interviews, but the people, this is what they see, you know, is these interviews. But the important stuff, you start to realize how important your families are. You know,